Blazing trails, you know how Johnny moves. Young black mamba dropping the hottest news. Like some mad attorney calling audibles. When it's mindset, I don't know how I'ma lose. Keep it 100, we from the 90s, dude. Freshest podcast out, we on the grind for you. Stuck on your head all day, Gorilla Glue. They think they really gon' out me. Pull up with the big tech, call it Silicon Valley. Made it through a dark winter, it was getting so cloudy. Now we got the sickest show in the whole county. It's a cold world, better bundle up. Gotta get the shovel when the truck is stuck. In the middle of a blizzard still coming up. Tuning in just so I know what is up. It's the Cloud Chronicles.
What up, world? We are back. We are live as usual. This is the Cloud Chronicles, man. I'm your host, Ja Blaze. Cloud Chronicles is the official podcast for Freeway Records, man. So y'all make sure y'all check us out, man. You can also check episodes of the podcast on the website, freewayrecords.com. So y'all check that out as well. freewayrecordsllc.com. Excuse me. But yeah, got a first timer on the show. But if you have been following, anything that I've done on any of the shows that I've been on, he has been a part of them. Not only been a part of, he's also created and produced such shows as Bet That with Dan and Ja, The Real Boys. I forgot the name of our other movie podcast, but he's the producer behind them, all of them. He did the Cloud Chronicles award show last year. Michigan's favorite son. You may know him as Dime Bag Dan or Double Barrel Dan or just Dan Levely. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the show. Dan Levely in the building, my partner in crime. Hold on. We're going to bring him in right now.
He's coming. He's coming. Hi.
What up, man?
Thank you. Hey, not much. Like, awesome intro. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, man. I had to bring you on right. So,
right.
What is going on, man? What is going on? Introduce yourself to the people who may not know who you are real quick.
I'm Dan Levely. I'm host and creator of the Dan Levely Show, obviously. Mm-hmm. OMG Movie Cast is another one that we used to
That was the one. I couldn't think of the name.
Yep, OMG Movie Cast. I used to produce that one too. Bet That with Dan and Ja. I was the mastermind behind The Real Boys.
That's right. You heard it here first. Don't make him go Cat Williams.
And I am the host and co-creator of a new podcast out, also featuring my man over here, Illuminati Ice Cream. So,
right.
Yeah. A lot of irons in the fire.
Yeah. Illuminati Ice Cream.
Yes.
Illuminati Ice Cream. Yeah, that's the new one. That's a conspiracy theory.
Fun,
yeah.
I like
yeah. So y'all check that out. Y'all definitely check that out. So Dan, man, tell us all what made you want to get started doing podcasts, man. How long have you been doing it? Just tell us the origins of the show. Hold on, he froze up.
The whole origin story.
Well, yeah, like a superhero.
Yeah, the whole origin story. Right, exactly.
Condense it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, I knew I was gonna be like, and I always wanted to be on the radio. That was pretty much my goal in life, is I want to be on the radio. But grades kind of held back from that, and I really didn't go to college or anything like that. So I kind of just started. I went to culinary school and we became like a chef, as you can say. And then COVID hit, and then I was just like, let's try podcasting. I saw everybody was making podcasts, and I was like, well, let's try this out. So I created a podcast called Oops Caught Me Smoking, and which evolved into the Dan Levely Show. And I just love I like the creative aspect of podcasting. I like the creating the show, the creating of the logos, the flyers. I like to do all the behind the scenes. I just wish I was better at being in front of the camera more than behind the camera.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah, hey man, check. Hey, just keep getting them reps in. That's what we doing. That's what we do. Keep getting them reps in, just like shooting in the gym.
It's the comfort, the comfortability behind it. You know, you're not really comfortable, but you kind of get there. I mean, I've been podcasting for 3 years, and I'm still not 100% comfortable. You know,
right?
But
me too. 3 years. So that's what's up.
Yep. It's like, you know how do you get to Carnegie Hall, don't you?
Yeah. Dan is a big sports fan, man. So go ahead, tell them who you root for as far as all the major sports teams. Okay, you see it.
Yeah. Lions and Lakers. Lions and Lakers. I do get a lot of flack being a Lakers fan in Michigan, but I'm also a Michigan State fan, and my favorite basketball player growing up was Magic Johnson.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's how it evolved. For everyone out there saying, "Oh, he doesn't like the Pistons," well, I didn't have a problem with the Pistons until 2004.
Hey, man. hey, I don't know if a lot of people really like the Pistons right now. So.
A lot of disappointed fans out there if they do.
Yeah, man. Y'all go ahead and wave Cade goodbye.
Yeah. Hey, Lakers fans aren't much happier. So
no. At least they can be like, we won that little in-season thing, but it's been kind of downhill since then.
It kind of grinds my gears that little in-season tournament. Like this just proves how the Lakers are so bad and they won the in-season tournament. It just proves that how no good team is going to take that tournament seriously.
I mean, it's definitely it's a cup thing, it's cuppish.
Yeah, it's
cuppish. They're going overseas with it and trying to bring it in. I mean, I don't really have a problem with it, I guess. But I do see what you're saying. Are they going to take it serious? I mean, but at least they do count the games. Yeah, like the games count. So it's like, and it's like bonus money too. So it's like, I'm coming off the bench. I'm out there diving for loose balls, taking all kinds of charges. I'm trying to get that money.
I'm trying to get that money.
Yeah.
I guess.
So it's like, it's that part of it I think is kind of cool. But I know what you mean about like it being like an in-season. And then it's the beginning too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not like you could, I don't really see how it would work anywhere else, like the middle, or definitely can't do it at the end.
No.
But I don't know. We'll see how long it lasts. I'm not sure if it'll be here in 10 years. I really am not.
I hope not.
I wouldn't be willing to put money on it.
No, hopefully not, but we'll see.
No, definitely not. So let's get your thoughts of a true Detroit fan, also a native son. What are your thoughts about the call?
The call
versus the Cowboys. Speak on it.
Oh man, this is disappointing because we constantly get screwed by the Zebras. And it just so happens to happen 60% of the time against the Cowboys.
Ooh.
I'm just saying, I know they're America's team. They've been America's team for what, like 25, 30 years now?
Yeah,
forever.
Man. I mean, it's not going anywhere. It's not. That moniker. That moniker's not. It's it is what it is, man.
It's. Yeah, like you kind of just have to accept it at this point, and like
we're like the Yankees. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's
But I know if I would have went to work and I would have messed up like that, and I probably would have lost my job.
Okay, yeah. So we know.
I'm calling for a firing.
I mean, a suspension, something, bro. Like you got to. I'm not saying the man should be fired. We all mess up, but the NFL came out and said that they messed up.
No, okay. There's a difference between messing up and just not paying the fuck attention.
You think that's what he did? He just because the dude walked over to him. Goff sent him to him. I saw it all.
Dude said number 70 reported.
Yeah.
Number 70 was trotting on the field as a sub. Wasn't even close to the umpire. Wasn't even remotely close to the umpire. Deckard, number 68, was right there. pointing to himself. I'm reporting.
Right in front of the ref.
And the dude just ran, and the ref just ran right to the Cowboys defensive line. It's just, it's blatant. If you're not in it to fix the game, then you shouldn't have that job in the first place because you weren't paying attention. And that is your job as a ref, is to pay attention.
Right.
Literally, that's your job, is to pay attention. Yeah. And you failed. So
I just don't see how, like, after that they couldn't all come together and just be like, all right, we messed up. You know, like before in the game.
Yeah. And like, the blunt of it is, even after the game, he still couldn't own it. He couldn't say, okay, I made it. It was my bad. I you know,
I would have
I messed up.
I'd have been like, hey, maybe I messed up, and that's up for the NFL to determine. If I did, my bad, you know.
But whatever. Yeah, dude didn't even own it. Which proves
I'm a Cowboy fan, but I am an objective Cowboy fan.
Right.
You haven't seen me get hyped over one win this season.
Right.
Especially when they're trash water on the road.
Yeah, they're terrible.
I think it's going to be a very short postseason. I said it at the beginning of the year on Bet That with Dan and John. I said it. I said second round tops. That was the ceiling this year. I'm very objective, so I'm waiting. And then they got to go on the road. It's over with. They don't be nobody on the road. You know, you got to play on the road. All good teams. So, you know, I definitely think Detroit got screwed. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all got screwed. Should have won the game. That was a hell of a walk-off play. That call is not made in Detroit. I definitely.
Maybe it is.
No, hell no, not against y'all.
Maybe it is. No, the call against Calvin Johnson versus the Cowboys when he blatantly had the ball in one hand, knee down in the end zone, was called back. That was in Detroit.
Yeah, but this Detroit right now is kind of more of a winning culture, and they don't want to get beat up by Dan Campbell either.
Yeah, I think if that happened in Detroit, no, there's
a riot, bro. It's a riot.
They would have been thrown on the field.
Yeah, the refs are not leaving.
I'm talking brawl at the palace type thing.
Yes, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That call is not made in Detroit. I definitely think it being Jimmy night.
Yeah,
I don't care what nobody say. I knew that played in. I knew that. I know they were like, shit. Fuck it. If it's wrong, it's wrong. But shit, we can't lose on Jimmy. We can't have them
lose on Jimmy night.
No, man. Everybody been waiting too long for that night, man. Like, I mean, that's the only thing I was like, ooh, Jimmy say. Because if that's not Jimmy night,
right?
I don't know if that call's made. I'm being dead serious. I'm being dead serious. If that's just a regular old game.
See, that all points to, like, is the NFL rigged?
Listen. I'm gonna tell you what Shannon Sharp said, bro. I'm gonna tell you what Shannon Sharp said. He had a very good point. Because Chad was like, how you gonna script it? And there's 11 offense, 11. And he was like, no. He goes, I don't need all that. He goes, I just need one ref. Remember in the NBA, what was it, Donahue? One ref.
One ref.
It only takes one ref. And the whole game. And what if he was the one?
Right.
I'm just saying, bro, like, you know, like, I mean, scripted, and I mean, I'm not going to say it's scripted, but I have a theory that I heard from Osama bin Drinking, a comedian, had on my show. Y'all check that episode out. He talks about Vegas and Pretty Tony.
Pretty
Tony calls and it's like, hey. Cowboys winning on Jimmy night. Hangs up the phone. And the rest is history. Mob style, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You just never know. You just never know. You don't know what you don't know who that influential person and what amount of money they had on set game that could literally sway the whole thing. Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
A lot of peed off people right now.
Yeah, man. I can't imagine how it was going to the water cooler talk, as they say, the next Monday in Detroit.
We've been talking about this since Sunday. We're still talking about this.
I don't blame you.
We're still talking about this.
I mean, so who y'all got this weekend?
Who are we playing this weekend? Minnesota.
Are y'all resting starters? No, he said no. He said
for Detroit, baby. We don't rest.
But he's not going to have him out there in the third and fourth, like if he don't need to.
Yes, he will.
You think he will?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I hope. Hey, man, I like this new Detroit team, man. I really do. I'm glad Goff had a. I'm not even going to call it a resurgence. I'm just glad he didn't go off the rails. You know what I'm saying? He's playing like the number one pick that he is. So y'all got a good team, man. Y'all really do got a team. I'm a huge Laporta fan. So
he's been pretty good. He was the surprise of the year.
Yeah, you got one.
We know
what's the ultimate what's your ultimate goal, man? Like as far as like the show, say like you got the genie and he's like, okay, what do you want your show to be in, end goal, end game? Oh
geez, I just want to have fun with it, really. Like, I mean, would it be nice to make some money to do it as a living? Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be great.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. Would you like you said, be on the radio, TV side of it, or just, doing it how you've been doing and just getting that sponsor money? Yep.
I would, I don't know, if I had a chance to be on like XM radio or something, that'd be kind of cool to have my own channel.
That would be dope.
That'd be really dope. But I think I don't want to say we're a long ways away from it, but there's still a lot of learning to do. I mean,
a lot of that too, man, is you getting somebody with the money behind you.
Mm-hmm. It's just a Terrence Howard quote in Hustle and Flow. He's like, I don't want to put shit over no shit. It's just pretty much how that I don't want to say a perfectionist, but I don't like to go into things blind. So I like to do my research first, and then get my practice up. But I'm a long ways from my 10,000 hours to mastering anything. So
yeah, I wonder how many hours that we have done in podcasting. That's crazy. It's a good question.
Like I went over my stats and everything, and it seems weird because my stats went over, and I was like, you did 32 episodes last year, and I was like, damn, I only did 32 episodes. And you come think about it, and you look at it, and you're like, yeah, about 2 to 3 a month. Yeah, that's about 32 episodes. Yeah. I was like, wow. It seems like you're doing so much more, but when the yearly review comes in and you take a look at it and all your numbers are just like, wow, I feel like I could have did more.
Right. I mean, and you're outside, the real world schedule factors into that,
Right. And plus you're working 50 hours a week,
Yeah, I was banging out like 3 or 4 a week. And and now
during COVID, I was podcasting every day.
What? I'm telling you. Yeah. Y'all couldn't get it.
Yeah, during COVID, I was podcasting every day.
Because I was on it. I was on it. I'm 4-5 or whatever. Every other day I had seriously.
Yeah.
Like that, what it was.
I think COVID gave all of us a little taste of entrepreneurship. I mean,
it should have if you weren't lazy. Yeah,
we weren't really making like so-called money because we were all just starting out then.
Right.
But we were getting money and then doing this as a living and kind of doing this to replace our job. And that's how the love of it began. And it's just, I want to have fun with it. If it leads to anything bigger, that's awesome. That's great. I applaud it. And I thank everybody for supporting me. But if it doesn't, I'm still going to do it because I love meeting new people. And it's fun to me. It's more fun to me than anything.
Right. Yeah, man. You got to do it for the love of it. Because, I mean, like I said, unless you're famous.
Yeah, and if you don't love,
no one knows. You have to build a fan base. Like you got to have some type of fan base to even start building from. You got to have a large group of friends, or like you go to a big school, something like what I'm saying. You got to have something to pull from. So,
right,
yeah,
yeah. If you don't love what you're doing, then why are you doing it? That's pretty much. Why are you doing it? I mean, sometimes it feels like a job. Then that's when you need to take a break. That's when okay. I need to
you got to take a break, or like you said, is this really what I want to do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I love doing this, but I'm kind of sick of it right now, so I'm gonna step back for a few weeks and then I'll come back. And I do that a lot too. So
I've had to do that. I did that recently, or I'm just getting back on the horse hardcore recently. So yeah, you definitely can get fatigued by the whole process, and you just need to kind of turn off your who I got coming up this week. Oh my God, I don't have anybody coming up this week. And, I got to fly. It's a lot. Like you said, it's a lot. I got to make the flyers, do the posting.
I've learned that it fits better in my schedule if I do like 2, maybe 3 episodes a month, and they're like an hour and a half long. That way I'm still giving you guys at least 3 to 6 hours of content every month.
Right.
And that way I also get a break in between episodes. I get like a week off, a week on, a week off, a week on. And it's just like, it kind of, instead of taking long breaks, take shorter interval breaks. That way you don't get burned out so quick.
Right. That's what I've tried to do myself. Like I'm gonna just try to do at least one a week. If I can do one a week, cool. If not, every other week, whatever. But at least one, because people schedule and stuff too, man. Like, it's hard for people to. Might be backed up.
Yeah, and plus with podcasts like ours, we're I don't want to say we're dependent on guests. I mean, if I had to do a solo show, I'm pretty sure I could take up an hour just on like creating content over the week and just like going over like jokes or punchlines or something like that. I would figure out something to do for that hour. But with podcasts like us, like we have guests on and we have to do research on these guests, and it doesn't really do the guests justice if you throw them on 4 days after you had this person on, because that only gives you 3 days to research your next guest. I like to keep it spread out. That way I can research. I give each guest the same amount of time for me to do my research.
Yeah, and then you gotta let your episodes, as they say, marinate.
Yeah, exactly.
Some people may not be able to get to it until 4 days later, 5 days later, and after it's dropped. So, that's what I meant by people are backed up. They still have episodes to watch from a month ago or 2 months ago, just because of scheduling. But,
now, I don't know if this is like true with yours, but I've seen my audio downloads like on Spotify and iTunes. They're kind of dropping, but as they're dropping, I'm seeing my visuals go up, like on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. So
I do better on Facebook. Myself, we were talking about that earlier. The stream thing, man, like I don't really give a fuck about it, because I just saw this thing on Snoop, and Snoop got the $1 billion stream thing from Spotify, right?
Right.
Do you know it to know? I want you to guess how much money. The Snoop said this is what his manager told him. How much money that over 1 billion Spotify streams for fucking Snoop Dogg. How much money that was? Go ahead.
I know it wasn't much. I think they get 6 cents for every stream, maybe.
If that,
or a sixth of a cent. I think it's a sixth of a
third
cent
or something. It's something really stupid, man. It's like what?
Yeah,
it's dumb. Like Spotify's got to cut. They got to Joe Rogan you, man. Like they got to just give you a flat out, hey man, here's a contract. Like you can't just be dependent on your stream, bro, because you're not going. Like wait till I tell you the number though. Go ahead, give me a guess. I'm gonna help you out. Right. It's double digits, thousands. So that means minimum 10,000.
Oh wow, it's not even
minimum 10,000. Huh? No, I'm just saying the minimum is 10,000.
50, probably 56,000. 50,000. Yeah,
50,000. You're very close.
50.
He said it was around 46.
Wow.
46,000 billion with a B
for 1 billion views, downloads, streams, whatever. Yeah,
40. That's Snoop. That's a long career, bro. Snoop been rapping for how long? Putting out music for how long?
Right.
And he only got 45K off of that, bro. Get out of here, bro. That's what I'm like. Oh yeah, come on.
Right, exactly.
I mean, think about that, bro. 1 billion. You got 1 billion streams on Spotify, and that's like not even $50,000.
No, that's not even a year's worth of income right there.
No,
that's 1 billion.
Bro,
Yeah,
think
see,
of
that's
like
why I don't.
Taylor Swift.
Right.
That's
She
like
maybe
that's
made
a tax
100K.
write-off. That's a tax write. They spend that at lunch.
Mm-hmm. That's a weekend in Vegas right there.
What?
That's it. A
A
weekend in
night.
Vegas. That's it.
That's a night. I'm just like, wow, bro.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
That's
so
why
you
I don't
know,
put too much
uploading.
stock in my audio.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Me too. Like, I like it. I mean, it is what it is. You know,
Like
I got
improve...
a bunch of episodes on there. So if you run out of them on there, then let me know. I'll upload some more. But I got enough on there. I feel like because they ain't giving me shit.
Right. Like I still upload them, but yeah, I don't put too much stock into my audio.
Man. Fuck it.
They've been dropping, but the visuals are going up, so they're just transferring.
I mean, sometimes you got to like cut how much you put out. You know what I'm saying? And just put it in one or two sources, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Rock with it like that, man. But yeah, it's crazy, man. The whole streaming game, and then a lot of people buying theirs and everything. So, it's hard to tell who's authentic. You know, the views and all that stuff, and then. But at least, like you said, you know, now y'all can do all that all you want. You ain't getting no money.
Right. Like I want to tell everybody right now, I have never bought a view. I always block all those YouTube subscribers. Like, let me give you some YouTube subscribers. Let me give you a few views. I'm gonna tell you everybody right now, I've never bought a view, never bought a download. Everything in my stats is authentic. That's why it may not be much right now, but it's all authentic.
You heard Dan Cat Williams.
Well, a lot of liars out there, player. A lot of liars out there, player. I just got done watching that interview too.
Oh, you watched the whole thing?
Oh yeah.
So many one-liners, so many great one-liners.
Wow.
So many. I love when he said, "You having what did he say? What is something about him being close to losers is not like you, or something like being
right." Yeah.
That's man. Oh my god, that shit had me on the floor. I was like, that's such a good one. I gotta use that one for sure.
Yep, that's not like you.
That's not like you. And it was with the drink too that made it. He was like, oh, you having it. I was like, oh, yeah, man, that's good shit.
He called out like a bunch of stuff. Like everyone says, like all the Illuminati and everything that's not real stuff. It's not real, but we're continuously hearing about it. Like, I think Jim Carrey was the first one just like to outright say it, like this is happening. And now everyone's just like, it's here. People are doing this, people are doing that. And people are a bunch of weirdos because they've sold their soul to Satan or something. I don't know, but
I want to ask you a question before I let you get out of here.
Okay, shoot.
Did you hear, because we're talking about the spooky stuff, maybe we should save this for Illuminati ice cream, but we'll talk about it on there as well. Did you hear about what was it in Florida at the mall?
Yeah, my fiance just showed me the videos.
Okay, look, I'm not gonna hold. The video, I couldn't make out what I was like. What am I looking at?
Right. There was multiple videos. There was multiple videos.
If you got a better one, because like that aerial, I couldn't. I need somebody to show me what I'm supposed to be looking at.
What I saw was a bunch of cops lined up on the street, flashing their lights. That's what I saw.
Okay.
Now, what happened? I don't know because I didn't see an alien. I didn't see a UFO. But them shutting down the airports and securing the airspace.
No, bro, they said they were in the mall.
Yeah.
Walking around like in the mall like they were shopping.
Okay, but here's my thing though. The mall don't have cameras. There's no mall security camera.
Well, you already know that footage has been gathered. Don't you already know that? Come on now. We're not going to get that footage.
I'm just saying.
But
I'm just saying, if you want people to believe it, that's what we need to see. Right.
True. I mean, but we got the aerial video. It's definitely something. It ain't a person with a bat, as they were trying to say. So I definitely think it was video though. Huh?
How'd they get the aerial video? If the helicopters were patrolling and like kicking everybody out of the airspace, how'd they get the video of them?
Maybe it's from a drone. I don't know. But that's the one I saw, the aerial video. Like somebody sent it to me on TikTok, and the lady was like, this is what we got to search for. We got to find the witnesses videos because One dude made a video about it and then retracted everything like the next day. Not even the next day, like less than 24 hours later.
Yeah, Men in Black shut it down. But here's my thing about the whole UFO alien attack. The government is going to tell you what you want to hear.
They already confirmed the aliens, though. They already confirmed.
Okay, I didn't see the aliens. Did you see the aliens on a video?
Oh, on the video we're talking about?
On any of the videos. Like, if you can Google this, all these videos that are done on this incident.
Well, I mean,
do you see an alien?
I'm just talking about during the pandemic when they came out and like, yeah, oh yeah, aliens are real, by the way.
Like, but we never saw an alien though. All we're seeing is UFOs.
No, but I'm talking about like they were basically confirming all the stuff that people had been seeing all the way up until 2023 is not bullshit. Like, they're like, yes, there are aliens like out there. Like they weren't talking about one thing, and they were just saying, yeah, they're out there. You know what I'm saying? They just kind of like dropped it on us real quick in the pandemic, you know.
Right. Yeah, you'd have to be naive to think that we're the only.
Yeah, come on now. That's my whole point. Even if you didn't believe, the universe is just too big to think we are the only life. Come on, bro.
Come on, bro. But I don't think they're interested in us.
I think they came and looked and were like,
I don't think if there's an alien invasion, unless I see an alien, I'm not going to believe they're aliens.
But I mean,
unless I physically see an alien, I'm not going to believe that it's an alien invasion. Because honestly,
I'm with you on that. I'm not. Yeah, I don't know if they're saying there's an invasion. I don't know about all that. But if there's shapeshifters and them reptile people, they can. What if they already here?
Maybe, I don't know.
The Krolls, real life. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying the government's probably going to have more involved with the alien invasion than aliens will be.
Man, they had it, bro. You can look up all those videos, and they're talking about how the government's had like a pact or whatever you want to call it with them since the 50s. Like, y'all give us these goods and stuff, and we'll let you snatch up a few motherfuckers we don't really fuck with.
Right, possibly.
You know what I'm saying? So
that could very well be true.
I saw a bunch of stuff confirming that, but yeah, man, it's crazy. We can talk about that all day, though, man. But
we can get real deep into that. But,
yeah, we could. Y'all should definitely check us out on Illuminati Ice Cream, man, when we talk about that kind of stuff. But this has been another great episode, man. Dan, I appreciate you being on here.
Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. Like I said, man, y'all can check us out. We're bringing everything back, man. We're trying to get the ONG movie cast back on. Jen, Jay Hussein. We're talking to y'all. We need y'all to come back.
We need
that'd be dope.
We need people to come back.
Yeah, we do. I want them to come back. It was good.
Yeah,
it was good balance.
Fun.
Good.
But just
good
us
balance.
four, it was fun.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, but yeah, man. Before we get out of here, man, Dan, tell them where they can find you. All that good jazz, man. Your social medias, all that, anything, and shout outs. The floor is yours.
If you want to follow me, it's right there below my name. There you go. Facebook, Instagram at the Dan Levely Show. If you want to follow me on X or Twitter, whatever the fuck you call it now, it's at Dan Levely Show. Just drop the. It's just at Dan Levely Show. And yeah, hit me up on YouTube. We had Tommy Chong in the studio. Well, not in the studio, but go check out the Tommy Chong.
Yeah, coming up. That's dope. Looking forward to that one, man. I appreciate you being on, man. Hey, man, another classic one in the books. At the end of the episode, I would like to say mental health is real. You take care of this, I'll take care of you. Follow Cloud Chronicles on Instagram, Facebook. Follow me at Job Blaze on TikTok, man. We're doing big numbers over there. We're at 55.5K on the top ticks. So check out what we got going on there, man. Check out Freeway Records, man. We got a big comedy show coming up too. And I got some other things coming in the books, man. So you might be seeing.
Are you on?
Huh?
Are you on the comedy show? Are you doing the comedy show?
I'm supposed to be.
Oh, okay. That'd be dope.
I'm on the flyer.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
that'd be dope.
Yeah, I'm on the flyer. just gotta make sure the dates line up. But definitely look forward to this project, man. We got coming out, film project we got coming out, man. Working on. Just got the confirmation call about that today, so that's gonna be good, man. Looking forward to that, man. Making some moves. But anyways, man, we're gonna get up out of here, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, all that good jazz. You know we have to say at the end of it. And tell a friend, man. For Dan Levely, the Dan Levely show. Yeah, I'm Ja Blaze. Peace.
Blazing trails, you know how Johnny moves. Young black mamba, dropping the hottest news. Like some mad attorney calling audibles. When it's mindset, I don't know how I'ma lose. Keep it 100, we from the 90s, dude. Freshest podcast out, we on the grind for you. Stuck on your head all day, Gorilla Glue. They think they really gon' out me, pull up with the big tech. Call it Silicon Valley, made it through a dark winter. It was getting so cloudy, now we got the sickest show in the whole county. It's a cold world, better bundle up. Gotta get the shovel when the truck is stuck. In the middle of a blizzard still coming up. Tuning in just so I know what is up. It's the Cloud Chronicles.